The moment he walked through the door, I knew something wasn't right. My daughter, Adele, was glowing, smiling like she'd just won the lottery. "It's great meeting you, Mrs. Daniels," he said, extending his hand. I stood there, trying to look polite while my gut twisted. His smile was perfect, but it looked rehearsed to me. "I've heard so much about you," he said.
I brought these for you.
They're lovely. See? I told you.
During dinner, he praised my cooking, laughed at my husband's jokes, even offered to help clear the table. My husband was impressed. I felt uneasy, and then came the first red flag. "So, Mrs. Daniels," he said casually after dinner, "do you usually let Adele go out every weekend?" He smiled. "You don't mind. Unsupervised fun, right?" I nearly choked on my tea. Adele giggled, enjoying the moment, and I wondered what was funny. Deep down, I was already planning ways to keep this boy far away from our house. Over the next few weeks, the warning signs kept coming. He showed up at her favorite coffee shop more often than usual. There was something about the way he stared at her. One Saturday, I met him in the garage, fixing Adele's bike. I had a gut feeling instantly that he could be installing a tracker on the bike. My attempt at giving her warning gestures proved abortive. Rather, she gave me cold shoulders and a cold stare. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every instinct in me screamed that Adele's happiness and maybe even her safety depended on me uncovering the truth about Ethan. I spent days thinking, unable to shake the feeling that Ethan wasn't just charming. There was something lurking beneath that perfect smile, something I couldn't put my finger on, till one evening after Adele had gone for a walk. I was tired of reading and was in the kitchen making coffee when I heard my phone buzz. There was a notification pop up on my screen from Ethan. This was strange because he never texted me. The message was short. "Your daughter is amazing. I really like her." That's when my blood ran cold. Protective instincts flared. I hurried to check on Adele, only to find her door ajar. She wasn't back yet. I finally found them in the garage, but he wasn't fixing her bike this time. They were having fun. "Ethan," I called calmly. "Oh, hi, Mrs. Daniels." He turned around, smiling. I stepped closer. "What are you really doing here?" Before I could say more, Adele stepped between us. "Mom, what do you mean? He came to see me." My instincts screamed louder than her words. I looked at Ethan. I didn't just dislike him. I knew he was trouble, and I was ready to do whatever it took to protect my daughter. That night, when I went to her room, she was at the study table where she was supposed to be studying for midterm. But when I got closer, I saw that she was chatting with Ethan. When I caught sight of a picture she had sent to him, I reached out and grabbed the phone. She tried to snatch it back, but I held on. Ethan had sent a picture of himself on the bed bare-chested, and Adele, a picture of herself in a little singlet that showed off her cleavage. Adele was almost at the verge of tears as she snatched back her phone, crying, "I am not a kid, Mom. Why would you even do that?" Then she stormed out of the room. I followed her as she took up a coat and made to step out, but I held her back at that point. I didn't know what came over me, but I almost broke into tears, heartbroken. It must have gotten to her 'cause she stopped and just watched me. "Look, I didn't mean to snoop, but I saw something on your phone just now." Adele sighed exasperatedly. "Mom, that's nothing. Those are not even nudes. We were just having a casual chat." I sniffed and told her to follow me to the bedroom so we could talk. I didn't wait for a reply and went ahead of her. She met me sitting on the bed. I beckoned on her to join me. Sighing heavily, she joined me and I gave her a hug. Though it felt awkward, she seemed impatient, waiting for me to say whatever I had to say. Her phone had been pinging and buzzing. Couldn't the Ethan guy just give her a break? "Hey love," I said calmly. "I want to like Ethan like you do." I smiled at her expression, but I actually meant what I said. "Tell me what you like about him and why he is your boyfriend." That put her on a thoughtful mode. Well, he is handsome, and he asked me out. Every other girl has a boyfriend too. He likes me. She looked at me, and I could see the uncertainty in her eyes. Of course, Adele was a very intelligent kid. I willed her to analyze what she had just said. Is that all? I asked. She sighed. I'm not supposed to be thinking so hard, right? She chuckled dryly. He is not a bad guy. With time, I could discover qualities that I like. To her surprise, I smiled genuinely. Well, you, my sweetheart, are very pretty, very smart and intelligent. You know that, right? You are loving and caring and kind, and you deserve the best. No one has the right to treat you less than who you are. I kissed her goodnight and left, feeling a little better. I made a promise, no matter how charming he seemed, no matter how much Adele believed in him, I wouldn't let him hurt her. 2 evenings later, Adele came into the kitchen while I was making some fruit juice. Mom, she said quietly, I broke up with Ethan. I paused for a second, then slowly turned to look at her. She didn't look sad. She looked lighter. She sat down and started talking. She told me how Ethan's attitude had slowly changed towards her, how he always needed to know where she was, who she was talking to, why she laughed with certain people. How he made little comments that sounded harmless at first but always ended the same way, making her feel like no one else would ever like her the way he did. He always said he was just being protective, she said, but somehow, I was the one always apologizing. She told me how he accused her of flirting any time a boy spoke to her, how he demanded reassurance constantly, yet never gave her any. How he made her doubt herself, her judgment, even her worth. And the worst part, she admitted softly, was that I started believing him. She paused, then let out a long breath. Breaking up with him felt good. Like I could finally breathe again. I just wish I had done it sooner. Then her expression changed. The confidence faded, replaced by uncertainty. Mom, she asked, do you think I'll ever find someone who really likes me? What if I don't? I laughed softly and shook my head. Girl, have you seen pictures of me when I was younger? She started to chuckle, but I wasn't done. I wasn't as beautiful as you are, and I am not sure I had half the brain that you have now, we laughed. But you, my love, you are smart, kind, beautiful, and strong. Any good man would count himself lucky to be loved by you. And until then, you are more than enough all by yourself. Adele was so pleased this time that she gave me a warm hug.